Peace and blessings. Man, Monday motivation, Monday, September 9th. Gotta give a happy birthday. Shout out to my second oldest son, Aziz, young Zio. Love you, son. Happy birthday, born day. On to the subject matter. Tyreek Hill. Run, ninja, run. Tyreek Hill. I'm just coming on early because I wanted to do a live reaction to the little press conference that he did and the footage of Tyreek Hill, and just go play by play over what the young brother said on this public press conference after the game yesterday. I don't watch football, I don't watch basketball, I don't really watch nothing. I watch boxing. Only time I watch football if it's the Super Bowl. Only time I watch basketball if it's the finals, NBA finals. But yeah, let's get into this real fast and talk about it. Hey. This is Miami-Dade County. Get out of the car. 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 Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. No way.
Chill out.
Dylan,
get him video.
I did. Dylan.
Go FaceTime. Got him face down in the street in handcuffs. Three or four police that's not black.
Oh.
4 police, all with pink type looking skin. Other Euros walking down the sidewalk, enjoying the show, the spectacle.
Tyreek, before we talk about the game,
hold on one second. That was the backdrop. So now we're gonna get into Tyreek's press conference and what he had to say about it. And if I was his dad, what would I have him say? But we're gonna critique this real quick.
What you experienced? What was your what happened?
Right now, so I've been trying to figure that out too. Man. Right now, I'm still trying to put it all together.
The man asked him what happened, I believe. Let's listen.
Tyreek, before we talk about the game, can you go through what you experienced? What was your what happened?
Right now, so I've been trying to figure that out too. Man. Right now, I'm still trying to put it all together. So I'm not gonna give you a version that I still don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
He said he's still trying to figure out what happened. He's not gonna give you a version yet in these first 30 seconds, but we're gonna continue to listen and see what comes out his mouth.
But I do want to be able to use this platform to say, like, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill, bro? Like, worst case scenario, because it's crazy. Like, I want to be a cop one day. I got a state trooper hat, all that, so I got a lot of respect for cops, man. But obviously, everybody has bad apples in every situation, So.
Okay, he's starting to open up, saying, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill? And then he's saying every organization has bad apples. So it looks like he's warming up to say what's really on his mind. Let's continue.
So, I want to be able to, use this platform, to figure out a way to, like, flip this and, make it a positive on both ends, on my end and then also Miami-Dade, so.
Miami-Dade, the city of Miami-Dade. Who specifically in Miami-Dade? You want to flip this and make a positive for who? Let's not talk in code language. Let's continue.
That way we can team together and, do something.
We can team together. Miami-Dade, you already play for the Dolphins, so you already teamed up with the city of Miami and Dade, right?
Positive for the community, because that's what it's all about, bro. Like,
for the community. What community? We saw the people walking down the street looking at you on your face in the middle of the street. Is that the community? Like, let's keep going.
You guys are here to, like, protect us as individuals.
So you guys are here. So he's talking to the law enforcement, but he's not saying law enforcement. Why is that? Let's keep going.
And, you know, I have a platform and I want to be able to team up with you guys. So that's all I got to say. So
that's all you got to say for this first part, because it goes on. So we're going to get into it. So why are you trying to be so safe when you was the one out there on the hot cement in the street with 4, you know, non-black cops around you as a spectacle? Why are you not trying to say much more? But let's keep going.
Tyreek, why do you believe the police put you in handcuffs?
I have no idea.
Why do you, now we gotta listen to that question.
Tyreek, why do you believe the police put you in handcuffs?
Tyreek, why do you believe the police put you in handcuffs? Tyreek, why do you believe police put you in handcuffs instead of just roll the window down and give you a ticket and send you about your way?
I have no idea, for real.
I have no idea, for real. Now, do you think I would teach my son, if he was a high-profile black man and that just happened to him, do you think I would teach my son to tell the public I have no idea, for real? Is he telling the truth?
No idea. No idea, man. It's crazy. No idea.
No idea. You sound like me and DJ Pooh and Roger Troutman, rest in peace, and Uncle Charlie and Shirley Murdoch. You have no idea. No, you got an idea. So why are you being so timid? But let's keep listening.
I wasn't disrespectful, you know, because my mom didn't raise me that way. Didn't cuss, didn't do none of that. So, like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
You're still trying to figure it out. You have no idea. Wasn't disrespectful. You didn't cuss, but you're still trying to figure it out. So let's keep listening.
I guess the police officer was put on administrative leave. Were you aware of that?
Nah, I wasn't. That should tell you everything you need to know then.
He said, so were you aware that as though it was just one, the police officer was put on administrative leave? I counted 4. Why is the dude saying the police officer?
You feel me? Should tell you everything you need to know. So that's all I'm gonna say about that situation. I'm just glad that my teammates were there to like support me in that situation, because I felt alone, you know. And
I felt alone. Run, ninja, run. I felt alone. When it came down to it, you wasn't alone. You see all the people that was walking up and down the sidewalk and driving up and down the street, and you see, you know, how many people was out there. Why did you feel alone, Tyreek?
when they showed up,
they had to show up. So your only support was some other teammates that probably looked like you that had to show up for you not to feel alone.
it made me realize that we got a good team this year, dog. For them to like,
oh, wait a minute. That real life, scenario made you feel good that you have a good football team this year. Oh Lord, let's keep listening.
like for them to put their life on the line. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, he said that them pulling up was actually a case of them putting their life on the line, not putting, they're gonna lose today's game on the line. Oh, so now you're actually talking real talk that was a potentially life-threatening situation that your teammates pulled up on. So it don't got nothing to do with we having a good football team this year. You're talking about another kind of team, right?
It was amazing to see, man. So
was it on your mind when the game started, or were you able to completely move on?
You know what? The thing about me, man.
So was it on your mind while you was playing?
And I have a great support system at home, man, from my wife, from my mom, and then even when I come inside the locker room with my teammates, man. So I was able to.
I don't know if his dad is alive. I don't know, because he didn't mention his dad. I'm sure his dad is black, but maybe his dad is deceased. So if y'all know, maybe y'all can tell me what's up with his pops and why he didn't mention his pops.
Pray with my family, able to talk to my wife, calm down a little bit, and I was straight, man. Because I know at the end of the day, I still got a job to do. You feel me? And nobody worried about if Reek come in, you know, if he dropped 3 passes because he's still thinking about the little scenario. Nobody.
He's still thinking about the little scenario. Stop. That's our problem right there. Poor young brother. That was not a little scenario. You just said, you know, your teammates putting their life on the line. Your life was clearly on the line. That's a little scenario. See, that's why they think and they know that they can do that to us. That's like if your daughter gets SA'd or violated and she just say, well, it was really nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just a little scenario. Yeah, you giving them the license and the green light to keep on doing you like that. And then you get on big global public platform press conferences like this and call it a little scenario. No, the football game was more important than this little scenario. That's our problem right there. Poor young brother. I don't know who your father is. I don't know if he's a revolutionary. I don't know if you got no uncles or big brothers or whatever. That's warriors. That's the problem right there. He just said the problem. Let me rewind that a little bit. He just said our problem right there.
Calm down a little bit, and I was straight, man. Because I know at the end of the day, I still got a job to do. You feel me? And nobody worried about if Reek come in, you know, if
nobody ain't worried about if Reek come in tripping on a little scenario. They worried about that run ninja run football check, right?
he dropped 3 passes because he's still thinking about the little scenario. Nobody thinking about that, man. I still got a job to do. So
nobody thinking about that. I still got a job to do. Well, what if they would have deleted you? What if they would have took you to jail? You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be worried about it then. Your family wouldn't be worried about it then. Your family ain't worried about it now. Your job is what? To run ninja run that football? I thought your job was to stay alive. I thought your job was to be a father and a husband and a son and a pillar in the community. Ain't nobody worrying about that little scenario. Lord help us. Join the FOI. Join the Fruit of Islam.
got a family to feed. I gotta be a leader of this team. You know, I gotta
Of this team. Run, ninja, run. You got to be a leader of this team. What about a leader of your family? What about a leader of your people? This team? Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at why you face down flat on the concrete. It don't got nothing to do with this team. It got something to do with that skin. That skin. And that metal and fiberglass vehicle you was riding in that they can't afford. That's what it had to do with.
gotta find ways to bounce through adversity. Know what? Like, no matter or whenever it hits. So
How do you answer that question? What if you weren't Tyreek Hill?
it's hard, man. Still trying to figure that out. It's all across the world, man. You see it.
What?
You know.
What's all across the world? Say it. Speak it. Say it.
I don't want to bring it race into it, but sometimes.
Oh Lord. So we how many minutes into this? And then he said, I don't want to bring race into it. Race was already brought into it. What the hell are you talking about? You don't want to bring it into it when you know that this is what you tap dancing around the whole press conference. So that is the lack of testicular fortitude. That is the lack of manhood training right there. It ain't no, I don't want to bring it in. It was already brought to you. And now you dancing and stuttering. Oh man, come on, bro.
It's all across the world, man. You see it. You know. I don't want to bring it race into it, but sometimes it gets kind of iffy when you do. You feel me? So
it's kind of iffy when you do. What's kind of iffy? What's kind of iffy? What was you shooting out the window? Did they see you puffing on crack or something in the car? Like what was the reason that they pulled you out the car and slammed you on the ground and put cuffs on you and face first flat on the concrete in the middle of the street, a block away from the stadium where everybody can see you as like a little zoo animal spectacle? What's the reason for that? Is something else other than race? And you scared to say it, you scared to call it out.
What if I wasn't Tyreek Hill? Lord knows like what that guy or guys would have did. You feel me?
Guys, he said guys. So the earlier dude said that one guy was put on administrative leave. Now he's saying it's guys. We saw 4 of them, but look at what your handlers and the media is already trying to spin it. That one guy is put on administrative leave, and that should tell you something right there. Bad apple, bad apple. It wasn't no one guy. He said guys.
And I was just making sure that, you know, I was doing what my uncle always told me to do whenever you in a situation like that. Just listen, put your hands on the steering wheel, just listen. So
My uncle. So I'm assuming that's his father's brother, because maybe his father is deceased, you know what I'm saying? Pray he's not or whatever, but he haven't mentioned being raised by a father, because, you know, a real father, especially a soldier, even an uncle would have taught you what to do and taught you what to say, because you probably did the right thing to stay alive, but after that, do you know what to say to help other people stay alive? That's what it's about. What happens afterwards? We all mess up, we all make mistakes, but it's about what we do afterwards. Are we gonna speak on it? So this is where it counts. This is where your platform counts. A picture was already worth 1,000 words, and now we got video and we heard the cops. So that's worth 1,000,000 words. So now we want to hear your words sound strong and correct, and call it out. Call it racism, or, you know, call it what it is.
gotta be careful, man.
Did an officer put hands on you when you're on hand?
Got to be careful of who? Got to be careful of what? You got to be careful as what? Of what?
Yeah.
What was going through your head during that moment?
I don't know. I was thinking about something else. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about going for like 150 today, for real. I was on the.
Oh, run, ninja, run. What was going through your head when they got guns and cuffs and got you out on the ground? Obviously, they don't care. They don't care about deleting you because they got you out there like that. And you was thinking about going for 150 while come on, bro. Mothers, black mothers and black fathers, don't teach your sons to go along to get along. Don't teach your sons to be scared to make these people uncomfortable when they violate us. Don't teach your sons or your daughters this, but especially your sons. Don't teach them this.
Boy, I was like, man, I'm finna go crazy today, man. You feel me? Then all that happened, and I'm like, hold on, is this happening? It happened so fast that it caught me off guard. You feel me? Because I'm like, dang, they really doing this.
Why did they even pull you over, Larry?
They said I was speeding.
They said I was speeding. Why did they pull you over? They said I was speeding. So that's what happens when you're speeding. So many people speeding every day. I don't see them get pulled out and snatched and cussed out and threw on the ground and handcuffed and detained for speeding. They get a ticket. They get what is called a speeding ticket. They run your plates. They see that, you know, this is your car. They get your license and registration, and they give you whatever a speeding ticket costs.
But I don't. They said I was speeding, reckless driving, whatever. So
How much play
Did the
into
officer know
that?
who you were? And
I have no idea.
Did they know who you were? Did they obviously know who you were? They said you were speeding, or you said reckless driving. We don't know what that is. Even if it is, or if it ain't, maybe he's late to the game. Whatever the case is,
No idea.
they didn't know who you
so
were.
were you able to say that I'm about to play a game?
I wasn't raised like that. The name drop or flash. You feel me? Like if you say I did something, write me a ticket, because I'm a normal person too. If you say I did something, write me a ticket. Do whatever you got to do. You feel me? But
Not whatever you got to do, because they felt like they had to do that. Don't do whatever you got to do. You don't own me. You ain't got the right to just handle me any kind of way. You can't do whatever you feel like you got to do with me. No, sir.
I'm just saying, like, don't be disrespectful. You feel me? Because I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. So that's it. That's, you know, I wanted to kind of go through that and let y'all see Why they able to continuously do us like that? Because our youth and our entertainers and athletes and celebrities, high profile celebrities that actually have a microphone and a camera that they could use to expose and to put the necessary pressure on these enemies, like Candace Owens is doing right now, like Minister Farrakhan been doing, and that's why they even had to silence him and cancel culture him. You got a platform, you got violated, humiliated in front of the world, and you're gonna sit up here and talk about I don't know, and then just try to hint. I don't want to have to bring race into it. Like what? So, brothers, sisters, teach your children to verbally stand up for their life, to defend, verbally and physically defend your life and your rights. Tyreek Hill, love you, young bro, but you got to do better. And whoever is handling Tyreek Hill, whether your uncle, your big homies, or whatever, you need to do better. You need to teach our little bro and all these little bros how to be revolutionary when you get a mic in your face, when you get a camera in your face, especially after you or your people have been violated. This could have been his last day on earth. He knows that. We know that. This ain't got nothing to do with no damn football game or no entertainment or nothing. They could have deleted you, and you already see that's their business. They already swarmed on you. They already had you physically slammed out there on the ground, humiliating you. They don't care about your life. Man, you want to call it a bad apple. No, it was 4 of them. All 4 of them was bad apples. So that's not random. That's the majority. The majority of the ones that showed up. And now you want to partner with Miami-Dade and flip this and make it. How you going to flip it? You going to get them all fired and replace them with people that look like you? Or you would just want to go along and get along? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get y'all's viewpoint. I'm going to post this up. Give me y'all's comments, man, in the comment section, and let's run this up. Like, share, subscribe, Campaign Trail. Peace.